LOUDLABS show with Kpook, the mayor.
It's tricky to rock a show like this. You know it's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock a show like this. It is so damn tricky. Check it out. My name is Kpook. You know who I am. I'm the mayor of LA. Today on the show, we're going to talk about something for your feet. Shoes for your feet. Because I got my man Rich One, and we also going to talk about how you can just splatter shit on the wall and make it happen and make it look like art. Okay, so you know we got DJ Lou, man, who's always on the ones and twos, who always starts the show with his music all the time, which is precisely hot. And we got Todd One, who always is right there next to me. You know, we always talk a little shizzle before we start the show. And the producer Scott, he's there. Dog Uno is always there, just chilling with us. You know what time it is? It's time to start the show. Yo, Todd One, it's that time again for another show. How are you doing today?
I'm all right. How are you?
You know, the last show we had, did you guys have shrimp tacos? I mean, shrimp burritos or chicken burritos?
Chicken burritos.
You did have chicken burritos.
Oh, I had them both.
Okay, did you have chicken burritos too, Scott?
I had Scott's.
I handed mine to him.
Oh, whoa.
So I want to just give you a shout out real quick there, Omar. If you need any burrito or any kind of fish taco needs or taco burrito needs or anything with salsa on it,
Yes.
head down to Taco Nazo.
Taco Nazo.
And get your taco on.
Get your taco on. Hey, wait a minute. Are we sponsored by these guys?
No, Scott thinks it's fucking Halloween every fucking day. That's all.
I'm hangry.
Hey, yeah, that's me. I'm permanently hangry, right? Hey, I want to ask you. So, what did you and the girls get into after you left the show?
Well, after we left the show, they were kind of drunk and they wanted to leave, and I kept trying to pull them together and saying, hey, no, you can't leave yet. I need to go to the bank. And I went to the bank, and then I called a Lyft. And the Lyft driver, I don't really understand how this Uber and Lyft seems to work, because every time I stand outside, I see them drop off somebody, and I see their little stickers where they are. But for some reason, when I called my Lyft driver, because Connie decided to make me call Lyft,
okay,
he was way by Dodger Stadium. But I'm right here in downtown. There should have been like 10, 12 Lyft drivers just sitting right here in downtown. So we had to wait, and as he was coming, he was lost for a minute, and they were getting tired. Connie's
I thought fucking Diana changed into her chocolates.
Oh, it wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem. Connie was getting tired.
Ah.
So I ended up taking him to, what was that, the 86? Some arcade.
You didn't go to
82. I took him to 82 arcade club right here in Little Tokyo.
Oh, right. They have arcade games and all that shit?
Oh, man, they loved it.
Yeah?
They thought it was real fun. I had a great time.
Got the girls a second win,
Got the second win, you know. I played a couple video games. I played Burger Time. I haven't played Burger Time since I was in time.
Way before time. Way before time.
And I played some pinball, because pinball is a thing that I like
cool.
to do.
That's cool.
So I played a little pinball, a little Burger Time, and
So did you guys stay out till you guys stay out late?
No, they were whining. Connie was whining, so we stayed till about midnight, and then I told him to go home. No, our Uber came about close to 1.
So you double dipped? You went Uber and Lyft both nights?
You know, I don't play.
You double dip.
I'm double dipping. So we had a great time with the girls, and they said that they're coming back.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're coming back.
Okay, not until we get the trampoline. Not until we get the trampoline put in.
They had a great time, which was wonderful. And
yeah, it was good seeing them. It was funny. It was a good time, man. I'm glad they came.
That was really for you.
It was a good
to have
surprise.
good time.
Yeah, it was a good surprise.
I mean, I can't wait to.
Usually, I fucking hate surprises, so you know.
Okay.
All right,
okay.
but that was a good one. That was a good one.
Well,
that was fun.
Well, you might hate this surprise today, too.
What? There's no fucking surprises today.
Surprise. But I had to do that, Todd. I'm hoping one day.
It's cool. It's cool.
I'm hoping one day you bring me a surprise.
What the? All right, one day I'll bring you a surprise.
Maybe you bring me a puppy.
Yeah, I'll bring you a puppy. I don't go down to Skid Row and get a fucking handful of them dogs running around and come back and bring them up here.
But I'm just, I always want to make you guys smile, so I want to bring something.
That made me smile. That was
something
good.
to the show. That was a good day.
What'd you get into today?
So today, I have been without my car since July 2nd.
Oh, yeah. It's still on the fucking shit.
Me
Yeah,
off.
it's still out.
I think I really fucked it up.
What do you mean?
Because, I have these big Kobe Bryant rims. Number 24.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I got these 24-inch
20.
rims. I call them my Kobe
He got
Bryants.
the Kobe rims.
I got my Kobe Bryants, right? And
Your Black Mambas.
Because they're so big, when I make a left turn, they get into the rim and they do it, and they hit. Basically, they messed up the electricity and they ate up the whole electrical something.
The tires ate the electricity.
The tires ate the electricity, and so sparks started everywhere. So I don't know. I had my fuel pump shut down. My computer shut down. So hopefully, this $500.
I thought you having it at the fucking your neighbor across the street. I thought that dude was a mechanic and shit.
I live in the LBC.
Oh well,
now.
okay, but you can So you
but I found another mechanic.
You got another mechanic
I got
down
another
there.
mechanic, but I had to use my old mechanic, so I'm kind of crossbreeding mechanics right now.
Okay, all right.
And
Double dipping.
double dipping.
You double dipping mofo.
Finger motion. So I'm just got my fuel pump today from my old mechanic,
Yeah.
and I gave it to my new mechanic, and then he's gonna put it in, and we're gonna get the computer done. So hopefully, he says I should be rolling by Friday night, if not Saturday morning.
This Friday night.
This Friday night.
Early Saturday morning. Or early Saturday
morning.
or early Saturday
I'm
morning.
rolling. I'm back in the scene. Because you know what really sucks is because with me working in downtown LA, I should be
How you
happy.
getting in to work?
Well, Uber or
grandma?
or no,
Or
or grandma's
Lyft.
car.
Grandma's
I ain't gotta
car.
say that. Uber, grandma's car, or
The train?
a friend. Yeah, our train. I took the train. The train is beautiful. 175. I can make it from Long Beach to downtown LA.
Pretty
And
soon you'll be able to ride the fucking Hyperloop because Elon Musk and his grooves, his guys are fucking the guys out in the desert. They just did I don't know if Elon's working with the Hyperloop guys, but they just did that first test. They got like a 500 yards of pipe up there, and they're testing that new Hyperloop thing where it's like in Japan, how the trains work in Japan, like the magnetic the magnetic lift.
Right.
Yeah, so they just did their first test. It was on the internet last night. I checked that out.
If anything, they should just help us get to Vegas real quick.
Well, that's what I'm trying. Yeah,
Fuck the city. Get me to Las Vegas in 45 minutes.
You know what? Who I was talking about? I was thinking about maybe looking out to get on the show. There's this organization called KeepLAMoving.org or whatever,
Okay.
and and Playa del Rey, I believe, has their own little community. But anyway, they're all about like the traffic jams and all the fucking problems that the city has,
Right.
and how it's so congested. And these people are like, because I said that I was listening to the radio show on the KLOS, I think they were on Saturday morning or Sunday morning early, but they're basically saying how the city's the city's fucking us, the commuters, by putting some cities down to one lane during like prime time, and they're saying it's like it's for some reason it's like they're doing it for like it knocks down, it cuts back on accidents and whatnot and all that stuff. But anyway, I thought the guys were really interesting, and there's the guy that there's an organization that says KeepLAMoving.org, and I think Playa del Rey has one, but they have a lot of cool they have a lot of conspiracy theories why the city's keeping it down to one lane. And I just thought maybe it'd be kind of.
We had Gene Gonzalez and we had
Virgil
together, which were working on the same thing, but different styles. They're working on marijuana, but two different ways. Why don't we go ahead and get both of them to sit down in the chairs and we'll just let them just crush it and see.
What are you talking about? Crush it with who?
With the conspiracy theory.
Oh no! Yeah,
let's get them in here.
We don't need to double. We don't need to double dip them. We don't need to double dip them yet. I'm just saying that they might be kind of an interesting guest to have on the air since LA and Scott and I deal with fucking traffic and the whole fucking the nine.
I'm kind of liking this double dip thing.
Nothing wrong with a good double dip, huh?
Porn lately, people have been double dipping.
Yeah, just don't touch swords.
Yeah, I don't understand. I saw some crazy stuff the other day. So, remember the first time I came here, what did I say? I said these new smartphones is just porn in your pocket.
You ever seen two men with each other in prison when you did time?
I'm not going to answer that.
Come on. That means
yes. That means yes. I've been in this industry long enough to know if the answer is no, they say no.
What industry, Scott?
The industry of asking questions.
Oh.
The industry of asking questions. When they say no, that means
Yes,
no.
yes,
but when they won't
yes.
answer, that means
But
yes.
I'm not saying not that you fucking parked it and watched. I'm just saying did you ever see that encounter going down while you were doing time?
One time in the shower, one time in
Shower.
I've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah, right? It's
Yeah.
not your
it
you
something
know,
that
It's not the prettiest
it's
thing.
not the porn you like to watch. It's not the porn I like to watch.
No, not at
Right,
all.
right,
No.
right.
You know, men versus men is not a good deal.
I don't think it's called men versus men. That's August 26th. That's man versus man right there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No, I was just wondering. Like I'm just, if you live in a fucking house full of pornos and you walk by a hallway, you're gonna see something go down. You live in prison for fucking 10 years. You're bound to see something.
You know, well, it's true. I've seen some crazy shit.
All right.
I'm gonna leave. I've seen sex in the washroom. I've seen them like
The champagne room?
You can't
But
wash.
no.
You can't wash right now.
Wait, but I don't want you to say I don't want you to say I've seen sex in the wash. It's not. It's.
Do they put a tie on the door?
No, it's like I don't know, man. It's like isn't it just rapes?
I mean,
Is it all consent?
There has before I left. There was a rape conspiracy going on at the time.
That means more than one rape.
Yeah, there was this guy. This guy got raped, and it was not nice.
Well, okay, hold on a second. The
Well,
word
rape
rape
is-
and nice have never gone together
I
ever.
got raped, and it was nice.
That's not how it works.
I mean, you can do some role playing with your lady, but
There ain't no ladies in prison.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So is it nice or is it always rapes?
Well, I don't know, because listen, remember I told you guys before, we had two characters in prison with us. We had him Kardashian.
Him Kardashian.
And
Him?
we had
You say him?
Him Kardashian.
Yeah.
And we had Penis Williams.
And Penis Williams.
so
The title belt.
so I mean, it was some
Those are great names, right? Who named them?
We just start, in the prison, you get your nicknames
Oh,
in prison.
yeah, those
if
are
you
good.
don't
Those are-
claim your nickname,
Him?
you won't get one.
Yeah, you're gonna get one, right?
And Penis Williams was perfect.
And him Kardashian.
And him Kardashian.
In the washroom tonight.
And he really thought he was Kim Kardashian. He
Oh,
had
that's
hair.
even great.
So that's why we him
Oh,
Kardashian.
that's good. That's a fucking those are classic prison names. All right. Well, you know what else I wanted to talk to you about too? I saw in the news today that you seen that Minnesota cop that shot that fucking Australian
The
woman?
Australian woman? Oh my
Dude.
God. That
And
is
this
horrible.
dude's not fucking saying anything. He's not giving a statement yet. But like this guy is gonna go. You know what his fucking excuse? He shot across his fucking. He was in the passenger seat. He shot across the driver out the window. Can you believe that? If I fucking did that, I'm like,
you know what?
Pull back. Move back.
Pull back. Shoot.
Who the fuck does that? And she's in her pajamas. She's a fucking blonde. Like, I mean, this dude fucking.
And guess what? He's gonna get off.
No. I don't think this dude is gonna get off.
He's
No,
getting off.
No, fuck. You know what he said he heard? He goes, I heard a loud noise and it scared me. You're a fucking cop. What the fuck, man? No, these dudes. And in Minnesota is the same place that one dude got shot in his car. And he
About 8 times, 9
Yeah,
times.
I can't
That's
remember
what's gonna. So he's gonna get away.
No. I think that Minnesota, you only can take so fucking much, and then they're gonna pull this. They're gonna have to say something. They're making a fucking example out of somebody. And this kid's I think he's a Somalian. He's a Muslim cop too, man.
Oh well, he. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna put somebody up.
Oh, because he's Muslim.
then he's gonna get away with it.
Damn, you're right. He's gonna put him away.
That's what I'm saying. Trump's gonna fucking try to figure how did he get in this goddamn country?
Exactly.
Right? There's a travel ban.
They're gonna find. They're gonna start checking his background, everything.
No, but that's some serious shit, dude. I was like, fuck, man, these fucking cops,
And she was
dude.
calling because she thought she heard something.
I think she heard that somebody was being raped or a woman was being attacked. She heard a woman screaming in the back of her alley behind her house.
Oh, yeah. She's
And
the one
she-
who called the cops.
And she called the cops. She called him twice. And she comes out there. She fucking leans into his car. Hey, I'm the lady that called in her fucking Australian accent. And the guy was bang, a trash can
Bang,
lid. A trash can lid fell down. And the fucking dude blows this chick a fucking way from the passenger seat, man.
Why is he even grabbing his gun while he's sitting down?
How the fuck do you even get that fucking thing out and fucking freeze, lady? Like, what the fuck, man? So I hope that motherfucker goes up.
I hope so too.
Right?
This world is turning shitty.
It's turning shitty?
It's turning.
We might be in shit. We might just be in shit.
We're never getting. It's like the land of the lost right now.
I wish it was. Sleestack. We could hunt
We might as well
Sleestacks.
just get into the purging right now and just like
The Purge.
Yes.
I never watched those movies.
I saw one and I was like, if this shit really goes down, this shit is not nice.
No, that's crazy, right?
That's
It's a
real
crazy
crazy.
concept.
I'd really have to go after.
You have to lock down.
DT.
Keep grandma fucking safe all night.
Speaking of grandma, I'm going to give a shout out to grandma because, grandma's about to turn 80.
Really?
So we're having a party for her.
That's cool.
And I'm going to be cooking. And guess who's supplying me with all the food?
Taco Nazo.
Taco Nazo, of course.
Right?
They're supplying me with all the food.
I'm thinking about posting up there like 3 times a week. Seriously.
I gave you your coupon, right?
I got my coupon.
So you got to go use it.
You don't need a coupon when you know the owner.
You damn right.
Is that why your mom's coming into town?
My mom's coming
Taco
into
Nazo?
town for Taco Nazo.
Right.
Because I'm cooking it. I'm using the Taco Nazo sauce.
What is that, Friday?
Secret,
Friday night?
Saturday.
Saturday's the party.
Saturday's the party.
And then and we're having your mom as a guest on Friday?
I can't wait. This is going to be so fun because, Todd, I want you to grill.
Your mama?
Just ask her all the questions.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to do a little switch this time because I'm going to do cooking in the kitchen.
Oh, you okay?
Because my mom is coming.
All right.
Of course, AJ said he's coming for sure this time.
Okay.
My mom is here.
Right.
And DJ Lou Man is going to be sitting right here talking to you while I'm cooking in the kitchen.
All right.
Yeah, we'll put a microphone in the kitchen, though, so he can chime in.
Because I want you to ask every question possible. But we might have to keep the flam.
Yeah, it is your mother.
Keep
there
are to a minimum.
Well, my mother was.
There are things that you can't say.
There's one thing that I can't say about my mother. I don't know. She always listens to this show. But there's one thing I can't say about my mother. She is so liberal about what goes on in life. Like, there'll be times when I'm dating a girl and the girl will be like, hey, I'm high. I can't go see your mom right now. And then I'll say, if you come into my house and act like you ain't high, my mom's going to know you're
high.
Piece of shit. Because she knows I only date girls
who get high.
Getting high. So don't try to be all prissy.
Right.
Get on it. We go in there.
There's no cover to be blown.
So eat like you high. Don't trip.
Speaking of eating, you're going to die soon.
What'd you see?
Fuck, fried food like a mofo, dude.
I mean, I just caught that fish, man. I caught that. I mean, you gotta fry what you catch. But the other one I baked.
Do you eat fried every day?
No.
Okay, because it sure does look like it.
No. It looks like that. Some of those pictures might be not that day.
I got you.
So it might be the night before.
I got you.
Yeah, I never see you post up with a celery plate and carrots.
Well, have you looked at the last couple of plates? I had some fish with some quino, whatever that
quino
shit is. What is it called?
Quino.
Yeah, I'm eating healthy right now. Because I live in a reverse version of Three's Company in Long Beach
that's what you were
right
saying.
now.
Yeah.
So the girl, she loves to cook and she's a health nut. So she always has to cook good, healthy food.
Okay.
She says, we're going to eat healthy in here. And I'm like, all right.
Is she just feeding herself or feeding the whole crew?
No, she's feeding the whole crew.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing. I wake up in the morning, I got turkey bacon and all kind of shit happening in the morning.
Turkey bacon?
Yeah.
Fucking A. Come on, you got to at least do the bacon right.
No, we had turkey bacon this morning. Turkey bacon, eggs, and potatoes.
I saw something the other day about, what did I see? What
that turkey bacon's bad for you?
No. It was bacon-covered meatballs. Bacon-covered meatballs.
Well, bacon can be everywhere, and that's what's so good about bacon.
Yeah, bacon works.
Bacon works.
Willie makes the best bacon wrapped shrimp. Oh, it's so good. He used to bring it over for Super Bowl.
Bacon wrapped shrimp?
Bacon wrapped shrimp, right?
What amazing story do you have on deck that you want to show?
It's not an amazing story. It's a lesson, so I'll take care of it right now.
Yes, take care of it.
Dick.
That's vicious. Look at that right there.
All right, so this is a speeding Challenger. There's our driver, or actually one of the passengers. It's a speeding Challenger. He was flying down Roscoe Boulevard in Winnetka, hit the dip at DeSoto, and hit 2 cars. Fucked himself up. That guy's in grave condition. He probably didn't make it.
I don't look like he made it either.
But they transported him though, so you can't say that until afterwards. They did transport him, so it's.
They don't need to say anything.
That guy's pretty dumb. But I thought it was a Charger at first, but it is a Challenger. And then LA firefighters doing their thing. I think Todd, you were out with me that night. This is one of the passengers from that car. There's a total of 3 people trapped in the Charger or Challenger. Right here. So on my way to this call, I drove the way I drive to get there, and I see an LAPD officer walking towards me. So I walk across the street, and he keeps walking towards me, and I was like, oh man, he's coming towards me. Listen.
Hey, how you doing, sir? You driving that white Charger?
How you doing, sir? You driving that white Charger? So he grabbed my ID and was waiting for me at the car. And I said, thank you for letting me finish doing my job. But he gave me a big fat running red light ticket at the end of this thing.
So he doesn't even care.
Nah, but I mean, he could have done a lot more than just give me a ticket. He was very nice. He could have fucked me.
You ran a couple of lights, though, to get there.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Well, I mean, he should have understood it.
But I think he saw me in the rearview mirror, which is crazy because I saw him going that way as I was going this way, and I was like...
He needed his quota, so he's like, let me just get this guy. This is an easy ticket.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I was driving the speed limit on the way there, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, too.
I don't know why he didn't give me a ticket for driving the speed limit.
That car's
fucked.
So that's the car he hit. Splots.
He hit 2 cars. He hit a woman driver, innocent. She
see the sheet? You see the sheet in there.
Well, that's actually the airbag.
That's not good, huh?
That's not the sheet yet. That's the airbags. They're moving the airbags.
About that.
What are you talking about?
Sheet that's in the car.
There's no sheet covering her yet, though. He's moving the airbags that blew out.
Hey, so she didn't
watch, I walk up to there.
Yeah, that was in the passenger, in the back seat. I was talking about the front where the person drives the car.
Yeah.
Where the blood was all splattered over the
thing. There's no sheet yet. Nobody covered the dead body yet.
Oh, so that car, everyone's dead?
There's only one person in that car. A mother with a 12-year-old kid.
And the kid made it?
The kid wasn't in the car, but we later found out that was a mother of a 12-year-old. And she did not make it. So he hit this car down here, too. But that person was not injured, and the driver he hit that car over there. They were not injured, and the driver of the Challenger was confirmed DUI, drunk driver killing an innocent person. So right here we're gonna see the driver of the innocent driver, and then you can see that was the airbags that.
Wait a minute, is that someone just hanging?
Yeah, that's
man, this is crazy.
That's
I love it.
And so
faces of death.
That's that was the airbags, and so now they're throwing me back. And so that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think it was that night or the following night that we had it, but there it is, man.
Ooh, a couple of dirt naps.
Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive.
Because you might spill your drink, and then while you're looking to get your drink, that's what happens.
Don't drink and drive. You might see Todd or I.
Ooh, Todd. Right there.
That's why you double dip, Uber or Lyft.
Down.
Yeah, double dip.
Double dip.
All right, so what we got going on the show today?
Today's show is packed full of fun.
Yeah.
Packed full of gifts.
Yeah, we got an old friend come through.
Old friend is coming in to speak with us and have a little bit of fun with us.
Yeah.
And I see something still going on. Oh, we're done there. Okay, I see it. An old friend's coming in to come speak with us and have some fun. You know, he's a Gemini.
I haven't seen him forever, man.
Years. I
Years.
love this guy. His name is Rich One. Rich One, can you please come step into the throne?
What's up, Rich?
What's up, Rich One?
Yeah, dude, it's been fucking forever. I can't even. I mean, I told you before you got to the show. Before we started, I was telling you, man. How long ago was at that pad? You lived at that pad?
Jeez, I almost want to say
25?
20 years ago.
20 years?
Yeah, about 20 years ago.
Right?
Damn.
That was a long time, dude. Yeah.
Hey, Rich, I'll tell you something that make you laugh. Remember when you lived in the high rise over here in downtown LA?
Yep, launch pad.
And I saw somebody breaking into my car, and I was in the window.
That's a good story. I got to share that with you.
What happened?
That with you. So I was we were one of the earlier adapters, to live in downtown LA. We were living on the Santa Fe building over on 6th and Main, right?
Yep.
So Kpook used to come down because this guy's, you guys already know, he's like the party activist.
Yeah.
We call him the mayor. Yeah, pretty much, the mayor.
The nomadic party.
Exactly. So I'm always the graphic dude, the artist that helps all the brothers out, do the cool art and all that stuff. So we did he would come through. So one night he came up, and then we were doing our thing just on the computer, making a flyer and this and that, and then he just randomly looked out the window.
How far up are you living in the loft?
By the way, we call it launch pad because it's basically the very top floor of the Santa Fe building. So we got the whole top floor. So every now and then we look out the window.
Yeah, just peep out, see what's cracking.
Just to see what's cracking out in the beautiful downtown LA.
Watching the sunset.
Exactly. Come to Kpook's surprise, And oh wait, let me backtrack just even a tad more. His car was already a Tercel, a Toyota
The
Tercel.
woo-woo.
Yeah,
the woo-woo.
The
It's the woo-woo.
woo-woo.
Yeah.
See, you know it, you remember. He already left it unlocked.
Right.
Windows
Trunk-
were already down.
yeah,
Like,
trunk
there's nothing in other words, there's nothing to steal,
Should have
right?
just left a note.
There's not, except
Yeah.
notes or maybe a
No, he should have left a note.
Flyers.
Welcome.
Exactly.
Welcome.
Exactly. But this guy figured out what to steal. He was in his hood taking his battery.
No shit. And you spot this from the fucking
And I'm
launch
like,
pad?
what?
He goes, hey, that's my car. As soon as he said that, I just heard him going like down the stairs.
Cluck, 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 cluck,
Not
cluck,
even
cluck,
like,
cluck,
just
just down.
and then by the time I look back to say, hey, Poop, I saw him out in the parking lot chasing after him.
So you get up and look out the window and fuck their poop. That
It was like already
behind.
like, hey, Poop.
That's
That's
when Pook was a little faster on his feet.
Yeah, I can't right now. I probably would have rolled down those stairs.
Did you catch him before he got the
Nah,
battery?
he gave it up.
The guy gave it up.
He gave it
It was
up.
all good, man. I mean, but he didn't realize that I was gonna come down like black lightning.
Right.
Nah, that was quick fast. Seriously, I looked back to warn him,
Yeah,
and he was already
gone.
chasing
Out there
after
on
him.
the street.
I was even shocked on that. Like, how did that happen?
I think I was doing like 5 stairs per walk. Per
Oh
stair.
man, it was crazy.
You know, that's what I'm saying. People see you now. People
Exactly.
running out to hug you.
Hey, that's my car.
I mean, but Pook, back in the day, you were a slender, agile athlete.
Don't worry, that guy is coming back.
I don't, it's okay.
No, I want to come back.
That guy ate
wants
him.
to come
That
back.
Not with
guy
that
ate him.
Instagram food. It ain't coming back with that Instagram food.
That guy, listen, I'm going to tell you guys, the first year out, you got to understand, I've been gone for 10 years eating garbage ass food, and when I came out, I had to get the.
No, you know what though? But you were,
ready.
but the last time I went to go see you were a little bigger than you are now. So I mean, I know you've been working on it.
Yes,
You've been knocking
yes,
it down.
but now
cutting it.
I'm waiting for the first year, which is coming up next
Oh,
month.
you know what? Wait for after that first year. Wait for the next
No,
month, and then next month.
No. Because you got to have goals set, and I have a goal set. The first year was be you, get crazy, just do that. Next year's like
Be you.
Be you.
Oh, what a tough fucking goal! What a tough
without
fucking
the
goal
crazy.
that one is.
Be you. Now it's got to be real discipline, man, because I got to get back. Got to get back
Right.
to where I was,
So when you lived in how long did you live in the Launchpad place?
That was like I think mid '90s, like '95 or
Oh,
so.
the fucking 90s,
The
huh?
90s.
Rich?
Yeah,
The 90s.
exactly.
That was a good fucking decade, right?
Yep.
Good weed.
good hip hop.
Better weed now, but
No, it was good then. It was the chronic and the endo. That's all
Endo.
you had choice. Chronic, endo, chocolate tie. You had 3 to choose. Our swag. That was it. Didn't have all these lavish names.
So how long, Rich? How long have you known Pook and the Fred? How did you guys all hook up and meet back in the day? How did we become in our circle?
I think it was the party vibe.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. Like we would see each other at clubs and then
start to talk
and then
and
start to talk,
rapping
and then we just started Wonder to empowering and
Wonder to
activating and then
Right.
creating
Well,
events.
my
you know?
first encounter, if I can go back, my first encounter with Rich is probably like around 92-ish, summer 92.
Summer '92.
Summer 92. Because we both have a good friend that he's his good friend, I'm the same good friend. And J-Rock we
Right.
connect from J-Rock.
Yep.
And then with Rich being an artist, and then he was doing all this NASA crew stuff, and which was dope back then. And then I was doing my things and stuff, and we had screen printing and Fred and everything. Just kind of just hey, you got artwork, just put it on a
everybody
t-shirt.
lended itself to
Exactly.
the projects. Everybody had
Exactly.
a different arm and a different leg in
Yep,
it.
yep.
So was the NASA crew your first was that your jumping off point? I mean, I know you obviously everybody's an artist, you do your own thing, but was the NASA crew like when you started writing and doing graffiti with those guys?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, it's like to backtrack, when I was younger, I just didn't really draw. Like I was more like a technical drawer. And then when that whole hip hop shit came in,
Wait, but you said like technical, like drafting?
yeah, kind of like more like that,
drafting
like using templates to like make tires and like circle,
okay.
those kind of things. So, so I could draw, but it was with.
But you kind of started on that using the stencil
Yeah,
templates and all the
exactly.
plastic rulers and slides.
Yeah.
All right.
But
I know
then,
somebody like that.
Again, like that hip hop culture came, and then when we saw the graffiti part of it, it was like we were amazed on like how people can communicate. Like that's how we saw.
Right. Yeah. Symbolism. just symbols and colors and little hash marks here and on the letters and all that stuff, right?
And then how you can try to hide your name and make it intricate and detailed. So I just really gravitated towards that, and then all of a sudden I could draw.
Right.
But it was a different style, you know what I mean? Compared to like when people are trying to teach you or like when it's learned or where it's like, you know, someone trying to help you with that, it's like you're almost your freedom, you know, like it's your way to express, and that's what really gravitated me. So
how long ago when did the NASA crew come together? Was it already a thing before you came on, or was you part of the?
Oh, we were all part of the.
So how long ago did you guys start that?
That started 85.
85.
Yeah. Where'd you grow up?
Cerritos. Seatown.
Seatown?
La Palma. Right here, neighbor. What's up, neighbor?
So what?
Yes, sir.
What is? Yep. Do you guys have a meaning for the NASA crew?
Yep, it means no art survives after, or nasty artists strike again.
No art survives after.
Yep.
That's the first one you said.
Yeah, that was the original.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, it's an acronym, so you can keep going. You can add on, you know.
You didn't have the 7 Asians?
Nah.
But you know, before
we were pretty mixed though.
Before we even get started, we gotta, you know, we forgot our salute. We gotta do CA
all day.
You know, that's how we got it. That's how it really goes down. That's where the combination really comes in. But all of a sudden, when I go out now, I hear people say that. I'm like, you have no idea where that originated from.
But it's great that like a culture like that we cultivated is now like a
something,
a roll call.
Right.
You know, it's crazy.
How did that originate though? That was it.
Well, it's bringing up another crew, a side crew that we were all involved in called Chronic Avengers.
We're all part of that.
So that was like the acronym for CA. So CA was Chronic Avengers. So then when the crew was in the house, they would shout out CA, and then you would hear everybody out.
All day.
Yeah.
And it would be in all the clubs in Long Beach, all the clubs we do, you hit the whole.
Yeah, everyone got on it.
I still have my cash shirt. I have that, but I have the run.
Yeah, he has the misprint.
The misprint.
He has the misprint.
You guys made like 100 fucking misprints because you guys are fucking stoned.
Oh, damn.
I have
you got stories. You remember Avengers.
You guys fucking spelled it wrong and then didn't catch it for like 100 fucking prints.
See,
Was that
know,
like the tattoo?
No, it's right up on top.
Like the Snicker commercial for Gertz.
It's black and yellow. Yeah, it's black and yellow.
Fucking tee tonight. I should have wore that.
That would have been a good one. And you got the misspelled one.
I got the
you would have tripped out. You would have tripped out.
Yeah, you know what? Curb gave me that one night when we were out, and because you
guys
were.
Like Jason Kripe Curb?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Curb.
Wow.
I was actually going to call trying to get
Avenger.
him to come at the same time.
Yeah.
Curb's a busy man.
Yeah, what is he up to now?
It's still around, man.
I mean, last I heard he had he went from Split to Oakley. Where'd he go after Oakley?
It's still at Oakley.
Wow, that's a career.
Yeah,
that's a fucking career.
I talked to Curb.
Get him here, man.
Bring that guy in here.
Curb was like, because when I got out, Curb was like, wait, is this Kpook? I said, yeah. He goes, Legion of Boom? I said, yeah. I said, yes.
See?
Legion of Boom.
Yeah, no, I still have my cat shirt. I still
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a little worn and old, but you know what though? And that was I don't think that was a Freddy print, but back in the day, like when whoever you guys are using on the side, and like in Fred, dude. All those T-shirts, all that ink it's still fucking tight. You know, it's all still good T-shirts.
Fred used to put it on there.
Oh, the machine. The machine. He'd put them down.
And he hits them right. Yeah, still till this day.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can get T-shirts done in a lot of places, but
you can't get it done like that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, he used to. It's like an art. It's an art form of pressing the ink through them screens. You know, and it's. Like I said, I still have T-shirts that I have tucked away that Fred and I've gotten from other places, Curb and you guys and all that stuff that I still keep as fucking like those are like precious.
I'm wearing a Fred shirt.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Fred shirt.
It is.
Listen, I have many of them.
I walked the high school hallway there, walkways with Curb. And I remember his first shirt he did was like 90, 91, or maybe it was like 90, 92. But I remember, and he had, you know the old the old McDonald's.
Right.
He had a printer right over there that he went to, and they like screwed him. Like he was sitting there knocking on their door, going, "Dude, where they at?" It was this very first run of shirts. I remember that. It was like, dude, early '90s.
It was the tag one, right? Where it just say chronic.
No, it was a dude, like a sloppy dude.
That's right,
you know,
that's
like with
right,
the big
that's
old
right.
hoodie and just all sloppy. Yeah.
My first tattoo was done at Curb's house.
Word?
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
tattoo I ever
man.
got was done at
See?
Curb's house. That's
CA.
how far back that.
CA stories.
CA all day.
All day.
So, and then after the NASA crew, I mean, then you got into sneakers and shoes.
Yeah,
So
well,
tell us a
again,
little bit about that.
I think with graffiti and NASA, and then what that did is it created a crazy niche outlet for me. Like I think with the graffiti side, it made me think things differently. Like rather than seeing it in a corporate perspective or in kind of a typical train perspective, I was able to see everything out the box.
Yeah.
So then I started getting, well, my first job was Hughes Aircraft. And then after that, I was boring because it was a government contract.
Wait, you
job.
were actually working for Hughes for a minute?
Yeah.
Doing what? Back to the technical drawing and
No, I was actually
just designing.
I was designing the faces of the multimedia screens.
Oh, okay.
So the interface.
All right. How long did you do that gig?
I tried to do it for a year, but like
You didn't even make it a year, Rich?
nah, man, because hey, man, for real.
Right,
Like
no,
there
I
was
mean-
like 3 months I would sit in my cubicle every day doing nothing.
Right.
Because they're waiting for the contract to get approved. They're waiting for all this stuff and
But
all
you're getting
that.
paid, so.
But yeah, you're getting, like, for other people, like I said, for 9 to 5ers, that's a blessing. Like,
Right.
they'll
But
be
you
like, oh,
but
I'm
you're fucking
chilling.
sitting there. You get your doodle pad with you, right? And you fucking
But there's so much you get. Look, that's where I started drawing a lot of doing stuff on the computer.
on your downtime at fucking Hughes.
Downtime, that was every day.
Right. That's your uptime. That was your design
Exactly.
uptime.
I
All
mean,
right.
I'm going to work just to go work
So
on
how?
my
So
stuff.
you made it under a year, and you said I got to bounce.
Well, ironically, what was good was then that whole graffiti kind of T-shirts started coming in, and that lifestyle started happening for like kind of streetwear in the
Yeah.
early stages. So then Vision Streetwear at the time, I started doing some freelance stuff for
Right,
them,
okay.
and they liked what I was doing, and then they put me on board.
Okay.
So now to fast forward a little bit on that, the boss of me at Vision was like a workhorse. He'd make me do graphics for like skate decks, snowboards, like do clothes,
Everything.
anything you can think
Right.
of.
If you had no downtime there,
No,
you were
no,
fucking
like,
constant.
yeah,
Yeah.
You worked at Hughes?
Make me something.
This ain't huge.
Right. Make me something, Rich. Make something.
Yep. So
Right.
that being said, one of the times he goes, "I need you to make snow boots," and I was like,
What year's this?
"This was '92."
I was gonna say right about the time, Todd, we had Vans. Remember when Vans boots came
Yeah,
out?
well, that's
And
the,
that's
that's the transition. We started the Vans boot program, which is crazy.
Todd and I had a lot of Vans boots, but we won't get into that.
Okay.
Anyhow.
We had a lot of Vans boots.
So actually, that was my intro. So by default, he was just forcing me to do things. He made me do snowboard boots. But then,
So Vision was starting to get into snowboarding.
Did
swag
you
and
snowboard?
a line.
Did you
It-
snowboard?
hell no.
'Cause that's why it didn't matter to you. We snowboarded, so if
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
said, "Hey, make a snowboard boot," fucking get
Right.
hard on
You're
it.
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
but
Right.
to me,
I'd be
it was
stoked
more
on
like
that.
the question of I haven't designed shoes. You know,
Right.
I never went to school or nothing,
right,
and he
right.
was just like, "I don't care, do it."
See what you got.
Yeah.
Right. Come up with something, fucker. Let's go.
So I did it, and then when I saw the physical sample, then I was hooked. I was like, "Damn, I did that!"
Yeah,
You know.
right.
So your shoe made it to market? Your boot made it to market?
Yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
tried,
Oh,
they
that's
tried to push
awesome.
it for Vision, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So it was what
Yeah,
it
Vision
was.
wasn't
Yeah,
a
Vision
very
didn't do a
wasn't a
good boot.
big stronghold in
Yeah.
snowboarding.
Airwalk and Vans had it at that time,
Exactly.
and Sorel even.
Exactly. So what happened after that? Then a headhunter was hit up me and another partner of mine at Vision because we were doing the snow boot program there to go to Vans. So then,
Oh, Ron Sellers?
huh?
You know Ron Sellers?
Ron Sellers. He sounds yeah.
Sales or promotions dealt with the writers.
Damn, it's been so long.
It doesn't
Kind of
matter.
sounds familiar.
Anyways, so you went to Vans.
So yeah, so we jumped to Vans, and then their snow boot program was pre-bought. So they were literally Sorels, like the all rubbers and all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and that.
yeah.
So we were the first to like make custom, like straight from the ground up. So one of the first boots I designed for them, I knocked off the Skate High, it made it into a
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I totally remember that boot.
Yeah.
You had that boot.
I had that
You
boot.
had that boot.
Right.
Nice,
Right,
dude.
Rich.
That's awesome.
All right.
So yeah, we called it the high standard because I think that was called. I don't know what it was called at the time.
I think it's called old school or something like that.
Old school,
I
yeah,
think that's
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
So then
awesome.
that's what we did. Then we added the stripe, and that was never heard of on boots in general.
Right. And then the
They
patches,
look like
and
shoes.
then the patches,
Exactly,
and
all
all that
that.
stuff.
Did you ever
right?
design any Vans shoes at that time? Because that's when Vans started to actually change their shoe from their normal slip-ons
Yes.
to their skate shoe. They
Yeah,
started to get a
so-
little thicker.
Yeah. So when I was doing
That's
the
when
boots,
Kurt was with them. Our
Yeah,
buddy
yeah.
was sponsored by him. He rolled a world record on a bicycle. He did a
Oh,
wheelie.
okay.
He was the wheelie king, the wheelie guy back in that day. Yeah, he was with Vans. But anyway, sorry about that.
So yeah, we were like at the time there was no like kind of boot program, and then all of a sudden we started making like team rider boots for like at the time from Jamie Lynn to Cersei Wallace,
Yeah.
Kurt Wastel, like
Right.
those kind of big type riders. Back
Make
then.
them their own personal boots. And
Exactly. And then I was kind of getting tired of it. So then another homeboy of mine that was doing the skate shoes, we said, hey, let's kind of trade. Like, you can do boots, and then I'll do some skate shoes. So we kind of switched off low-key without telling everybody
Right.
else, but just kind of designed
Right,
it to see
just
what
but
would
turn in your work, turn in
Yeah,
your work,
then
but
turn
you guys
it
were
in and see
swapping.
what happens.
Right,
Exactly,
right. Okay,
exactly.
that's cool.
Hey, Pook, you know what snowboarding is, right?
With snow crows. I know that black people in the snow are called snow crows.
Wow. Yeah, can I tell a quick funny story?
Of course.
Please do.
So a couple of years ago, we were up on the mountains and stuff, right? And then
Well, I got to know where.
Bear. We were
All right.
up in Bear Mountain, right? So we were like kind of in the area where everyone's just walking around on the base, right? Sure enough, we see Exhibit start rolling up, right? And then when he's rolling up, he got skis. He's wearing a bib, all like
Right,
crazy
80'd
stuff.
out.
Yeah, like all 80s out, right? And it was funny because then the white kid just like yells at him. He goes, "Yo, X, your skis are on the X."
Oh.
So it's just like he's like repping his Exhibit, and it kind of was funny because he was really like struggling trying to grab all this shit, and it was just it turned to an X.
That's why we don't ski. It's too much equipment.
Oh, nah, snowboarding anyway.
Snowboarding's where it's at.
That's where it's at. So.
I only tried it once, and that was enough.
How long ago did you try snowboarding?
And what group were you with?
Obviously before you went in, so that was like what, 97 through 2000?
Yeah, around that time when all you guys were going.
I was going to
Right?
say, who ruined a trip and took you?
Fuck that. He had all the
for
weed.
him. That was
He had all the
no,
weed.
No, he's fun off the slopes, but I hate teaching people how to snowboard. When you go
I
snowboard, dude,
put
it
on.
sucks when you're with
I tried
somebody
to
who can't
do it.
ride.
It didn't work. I took them
Right
off
to the bar.
and went back to the house and started cooking for everybody. When
Right
we came
on.
back. It was no big deal. It worked or it didn't work.
No,
And
it didn't work.
I
It
think
did not
it
work.
was
Did
out
not
in-
work.
We was out in Mammoth, so it was real.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Matters.
Cool environment.
But it just, I just
Maybe
wasn't my
Scott can teach you this year.
Absolutely not.
thing. Wasn't my thing.
I'm not a good teacher.
So when you're working then for Vans, how long did that gig work?
That was actually a decent run. I think that was like from 95 to 99, 2000.
And all this time too, were you also kind of like doing side stuff, like and making like your own swag and T-shirt logos and getting them like a couple like 12 dozen printed here and printed there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always doing your own stuff, right? At the time, right?
Totally. So like kind of in between that time too, I started again that like kind of when that graffiti style T-shirts were in, I started a brand Rec Shop.
Right.
So it was just like Rec Shop tees and Rec Shop Survival. So it was just cool that I was able to now have my art out, like
Yeah.
representing even in the whole graffiti type scene, and also to have that passion project kind of on the side while,
Yeah, making chips at the 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that must have been a big deal for you, man. Vans? I mean, that was the biggest shoe company at that time.
It was, but for me, it's what's so frustrating as a creative. It's hard to swallow, and like you're trying to push them, and they don't want to do it.
Right. They don't want to
Gotcha.
go. They don't want to. It's like you can
You know
only
what I
lead them
mean?
so far, and they just want that. Sometimes like those companies like that, like back Vans, when you have such a like when you have a horizon that you can push and do good stuff.
Right.
Sometimes they just want to do that 9 to 5 stuff that just is that they don't want to go any further and just sell that fucking that same old print.
If it
same
ain't
old
broke.
fucking right. No, I mean no, it works. That's what that's how business. You just keep
And there's nobody in this room that did not own a pair of slip-ons checkers.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I mean, I have a pair now.
Yep. But, you know, but that's the kind of the irony of that brand too. It's like they're so heritage. Why do you even try to progress? You know,
Sure.
like I think they're like a Clark's or they're like a Converse Chuck Taylor. It's like,
They're like an In-N-Out menu. It just stays the same.
It just will stay the same regardless of how they try to like technologically advance. It's tough because they're a heritage brand,
Right.
you know? And like you guys said, it's not, but now you look at our generation kids, like they're rocking the checkered
Right.
Absolutely,
slip-on,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean? So it's like that's their heritage.
Right,
They
right.
can't go beyond it. You know,
Right.
I tried to go tech, I tried to go that next level with them, and now looking back, it's like it wasn't them.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day. So, but that's what now transitioned to. I was like, man, I just gotta do it on my own.
You gotta do it on your own. So yeah. So what are you involved with now, Rich?
Well, but before that, how did you create Creative Rec? How did that project come together?
Well, I think again, it was like
What made you want to do shoes? What grabbed your attention?
it was just the frustration of like
Vision?
being in that not just vision, but just being in an industry and just seeing like there's so much potential in like creativity that I don't understand why nobody is doing it. So then when that time came, I was like, yeah, man, I think I got something going on that it's missing out there, and then if no one's gonna let me do it, I gotta do
You
it.
gotta jump. You gotta do it.
And that's what made you do Creative Recreation.
Yep.
And that lasted. I even had a pair of Creative Recs at one
Oh
point.
yeah, we all used to have a pair of Creative Recs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank
you
you.
know I would go my progression in sneakers. I'll tell you where I'm at. Right, Vans. You know, I would always be rocking the Vans, and then. Right when you were kind of starting to jump and do your stuff, I like the DC because DCs were starting to like Ken Block was starting to do that like
technical.
getting a little techie and getting and different materials and like the fishnet, the hard plastics on the around the sides and really making the rubbers look cool. And then after DC, I dropped them and I went to Adio for a minute. I thought Adios were fucking awesome. Because I'm a high top guy. I like that basketball kind of high top, but. Not as a basketball player, but as the skate, the skate kind of, the high tops, the way they look now, So, and Adio's always had the fucking, I always used to get the fucking London Jacks, the fucking, the
bulky joints.
Yeah. yeah, man. I love those.
Yep.
And now what I've been on and rocking for fucking, I'd probably say the last 10 years, probably 10, maybe 12 years, I've been just rocking Osiris's.
Oh, wow.
I like their style. I like
yeah.
the simple. And sometimes they have really flashy ones. I like a flashy color. I like the bright colors. But I've been pretty solid with Osiris, and every now and then I'll get an Adidas, here and there. But that's kind of been the shoe that I've kind of stuck with over the years.
Right on. Cool.
But your creative's like, dude, we had a guy that got a hold of a lot of boxes in a warehouse one night. I'm not saying who. I'm not saying what warehouse. But
I even think I got a pair of those.
Oh yeah,
I want to say they had a gum bottom and a black top.
Oh.
And like the
okay.
gum went around the nose.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, those were, and they had the Velcro sleeve on tops and the sleeve. They had,
early stages.
Yeah, you had. I think it was your first or second year run on making the Creative Recs.
Wow.
Those were nice. Those were nice sneaks, man. I mean, like I said, I was living with Scott at the time, so we had, when we living together, we share sneakers, shirts. I mean, we had a fucking plethora of fucking Creative Rec sneaks in the house.
How long did the Creative Recs run for?
It's actually currently going on, but I started 2002 and then sold it 2014.
So
and
you
then-
went 12 years of your brainchild. That was your
Yeah.
idea. Ran with it.
Yeah.
And you're
Went all
globally,
across the world.
global sales.
It went global, yes.
How did you feel when you just started seeing like, man, people are buying my shoes? When orders were being taken all over the world, how did that feel?
I liked it. I really liked the feeling of like that they were getting it because they liked it. Like when I would hear like you guys or other people where I'm seeing like when I just randomly they find out that I did it, they'll go, "Oh yeah, man, it's like I have X amount of pairs and blah blah blah." Like I like that passion of it. I don't like
every color.
Yeah.
I had the green ones. I had the early the like that forest, the olive green ones
Yeah,
with the fucking Velcro and the lace ups. Man, those were fucking fresh. Those went with all kinds of T-shirts I had that year.
Yep.
And then what was the other country besides the United States? Was it France? Was it Japan? Who was buying, if you can remember, your shoes?
I think it was just equally distributed around the world. Like once we went worldwide, it was like I can't say like Asia was more or Europe was more. They're pretty all equivalent. I think worldwide we got great distribution. You know.
Were you followed more by skaters, or was it just a fashion shoe?
No, I think what creative recreation did is it created the lifestyle category.
Right.
Because I think to what Todd was saying earlier is before it was just skate. So when Creative Rec came out, it was during that era. So then when we were trying to show, sell it to people, they were going, "Oh, what are these fancy skate shoes?"
Right. No, but but it was like the urban lifestyle, like the urban. Because I wouldn't skate in my Creative Recs. I wouldn't. I'd be rocking those at the bar, at the clubs playing Papa Shot, fucking
right.
and flossing, and flossing. What's up, ladies? Tops and bottoms, matching.
Tops and bottoms,
man.
I called that.
I told you. I told you, dude.
Tops and bottoms. That's what we called it back in the day. My T-shirt and my sneaks match my tops and bottoms, baby.
Well, I think again that's what Creative Rec came at that time when that kind of era was happening too, like the coordinating and all that.
Right.
Because now you had that outlet. Because before sneakers were collegiate colors or pro colors.
Right.
Now you're getting fruity pebbles and whatever or dark.
No, absolutely. No, you're right, and that's what I'm saying. It was like you're right. Like it was like that skate groove, but at that point too, like even the skate shoes were getting fucking like bland and old.
Right.
Like okay, fucking everyone from Steve Caballero to fucking the Nash team, or the Sure Grip team, they're all wearing fucking either Vision Streetwears or Vans. So it was getting stale. It needed a whole new push and a creative like different path, which you went down, and it's nice because, like I said, we had a lot of them.
Yeah, well, thank you guys, thank you.
So you
say thank you like we paid for them.
I gotta remember where that truck just dumped those boxes.
Trying to fucking remember that invoice. Trying to remember that fucking invoice, Rich. Go back to that your files. Go, son of a bitch.
This was delivered. This wasn't delivered.
I'm just saying. Thank you for designing them.
No.
So 2012, you sell it.
Around 14.
14, you sell
it. Yeah.
Pretty good cash flow, or just like let me get this off my hands. I'm done.
Good run.
Okay, good run. And when did you start? When did you have an idea like, I still want to do shoes? Here's my next shoe. How did that come about?
Right after.
Just right after.
I had to just keep it moving, because I already knew the time of it. It doesn't happen overnight. Like especially for footwear program, it's like a year ahead. So even if I start in 14, nothing's gonna come out till 15.
Right.
Because you gotta like design, develop, produce, and all that. And
so is this what's wrong with Nike? Because all of a sudden they bring back the Cortez. The Cortez is like their worst shoe that they ever had in their life.
Right? I think the fucking Cortez is the fucking.
But all of a sudden,
it's ugly,
bring
man.
the Cortez back. Let's go retro.
But the thing that's happening right nowadays is it's all on marketing. So now what's happening? It's like not a
Why
shoe
would you market
no
the
more.
Cortez back?
Because there's lifestyle.
Right.
There's lifestyle history.
Right, and they're fucking 100 years old. It's that heritage brand, right? I mean, it's like go back to that heritage. But I'll tell you, it's a fucking ugly shoe. I've never liked it. I've never fucking liked it.
It's the ugliest shoe that Nike.
Do you, man? You like it? No.
Recently too. Shit.
The limited edition, fully nice leather.
I've never been a Nike guy, but if I was gonna go, Air Force Ones rather than the fucking Cortez, man, right? I don't know, partner. I don't know, man.
I hate wearing Nikes. I was like, but
right.
Hey,
right.
when I
Those were the 1999 swap meet joints.
It's hood. It's
to
hood.
me, when I see Cortezes, I used to see the Zoot Suit guys who changed. They got their jeans super skinny, and they pull the belt. Those Levi's, and they had their black or their blue Cortezes, cholos, and they just do their thing. Or other brothers, and they sit there with their Cortez and their white T-shirt. I just be like, that is so horrible.
Be out there set tripping
Set tripping with the golf hat.
Hey,
Yeah.
$19, man. 19
Right,
bucks.
I know, and you can't, right? For
Yeah,
19
but
bucks.
I mean, back then, 19. But how much? Are
Yeah,
they
back
now?
then. Now
74.
it's
Right, 74.
maybe 100 now.
How much
for
are they
100th
now?
Anniversary.
Man, I spent 150 on
Bam.
On a fucking
Cortez.
Cortez.
Fucking Cortez.
Well, I mean, it's the same.
That's 10 of them at the swap meet.
But wait a minute.
Right.
The same thing. 'Cause I remember, I used to live in these apartments in Bellflower, and Kmart was right next to my apartment, and I used to walk over to Kmart, go to the shoe department, and grab a pair of Converse for $14 or $12 all day long, and try to buy a pair of Converse now.
Oh,
I never,
no.
I never liked the Converse sneaker either. Never was a
But they're
fan
like,
of
just
that.
no
they're like
support in those
$60
things, man.
right now.
Right.
$60 for a pair of Converse.
Fucking Hoosiers, Jimmy Chitwood. He was the only one that looked good in the pair of Converse,
And can ball in it.
and can ball in them. Hey, Rich. So, what are some of your like what sneaker lines did you like and kind of gravitate towards? What designs did you like and kind of like use that as like inspiration to push you?
Well, as far as brands, I mean, obviously the top, from Nike to Adidas, and I think all of them. But what I look more on is aesthetically the creative, input into it.
Sure.
Like
The
sometimes
detail, like, and
the
then
detail,
what do you get on the sneak?
Exactly. Like me, I'm not a sneakerhead. I'm not like a Jordan head, and I got every damn Jordan. Like
You're not waiting in line for shoes.
Nah, I'm not that.
He's got, no, he's got his own fucking shoes. Anyway,
I'll just make my own.
I would wager a huge bet that Rich never has waited in line for a fucking pair of shoes.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
you know what's crazy? Now this was crazy to me because I'm seeing all this stuff that's happening now. I remember it used to be easy to get a pair of Jordans from the Foot Locker and Cerritos.
Oh,
and
no,
everything
that
like
kid,
that.
it's
Just get 'em.
crazy.
So 2 weeks
People
ago,
die
2 weeks ago, I went
shoes
to
now.
Angel City to get a beer, and there's this long line. And I'm like, what the hell is this line for? Everyone's standing there and they're waiting to get this.
Yeah.
This guy goes, we're waiting on these shoes because it's over there at the Supreme store.
Okay.
Or the Supreme or
Supreme.
Supra? Supreme over there.
Right.
And I go, what is everyone standing? I'm like, what's
Wrong.
everyone standing in line
probably.
for? Oh, Louis Vuitton version of the Supreme. I'm like, how much is it? He tells me. I'm like, you guys are standing in line for this shit?
Yeah. No, that's right. That's what
And half of them were there so they could sell it.
I feel the
It's
same
resale.
way. Yeah, but
Right after. It's like this. They buy it and go
eBay. Boom.
Take a picture of it there.
and give
Yeah.
it right to the person behind them.
Right in line. There you go. Because how much is your time worth? You
Yeah.
stand in this fucking line, or you're gonna
Yeah.
buy them for another $50 higher than I just got them for.
But the props that I want to give on that though is that that culture created a resale market.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like it's not like people are
It's
consuming
like art,
it.
man. Those shoes go up in value.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It's like
almost
it
fascinating
becomes
art design.
they treat them like artifacts, and then
I kind of feel that I don't know. I don't treat like. I like to be I have comic books, okay? I have a fucking good couple box of comic books. I even have some ones in there that, they're in the plastic sleeve. But I'm the type of guy that goes, fuck that, I'm taking it out.
Yeah, I wanna enjoy it.
I want to wear them. Like,
Yeah.
So my sneakers, like, I keep my sneakers, like I said, I used to keep my sneakers clean for fucking a long time. Do what you can. You get beer spilled on them at concerts and whatever, and fucking chicks be fucking walking up all over them and shit like that. But, if you're not going to wear them, you're not going to enjoy them, then what the fuck? You're just stacking.
You better have them displayed when you walk in.
But,
Yeah.
but I get guys that have like all everyday sneakers and change them out. But like someone like DJ Khaled, like when they just have
shows
fucking,
everything.
Like, there's fucking wall to wall sneakers and like what the fuck is that, dude?
Yeah.
Like if you're not wearing them, like fuck, I get it. It's artwork and like you said, you create that market for them. But
Right.
I don't know. I've always kind of been the guy that just I'm gonna play with my shit.
Yeah.
I'm
You know
taking it out.
The shitty thing about that is that they buy them their size, right? They buy those shoes their size, but they know they're not going to wear them.
Mm-hmm.
So, world, guess what I'm going to do?
I'd buy a
starting
pair
a new
not
trend.
my size.
I'm buying baby shoe versions of everything.
Baby shoe versions.
The little baby
Right?
ones and put them all over the house because only thing I can
Yeah.
fit in there is my
Right.
big toe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's a good. That'd be kind of.
And
a
you can
cool
display
thing.
them
A
easier.
Cool display. Yes,
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
you
you
get
put a
more
whole
in
bunch
there.
of-
You get more in there.
Because why you want to buy a shoe that's just, especially, I'm size
Right,
14. I'm like,
and then not have you be able to see them and not be able to wear them and
Not even
rock
be able
them.
to wear 'em.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
yep.
I'm a big fan of like don't
start
fucking-
collecting baby shoes. You heard it here first.
Crazy.
So from there you went. So let's talk about where you are now in 2017.
Now,
Well, 2016 is when the project actually happened, or
Is this a new project you're working on, Rich?
yeah, actually. it is.
What's this one?
So now this new one is called as if, the acronym for as seen in the future. So I guess one of the things that really got me intrigued to call it that was one of my partners in Creative Rec at the time. Whenever I would design stuff, he would say, "Hey, Rich, man, you gotta draw some regular stuff that people can wear. You know, your stuff's too futuristic." And then from there, I kind of just took it, you know, and then just ran with it.
As if.
Oh yeah, so here's like an example. So the idea is like, now I'm trying to create product for a future survival.
Right.
So we're not trying to say we're futuristic, but we're trying to say be prepared for what the
comes.
future holds.
Yeah.
You know, because no one's really saying that. You know, nowadays, like everyone's acting like the world is all good and all this and that.
No, but because preppers still fucking dress like fucking rednecks, man. This is so fucking.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, but you can get them to be cool.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
There you go.
Right.
See, you're seeing it.
I know. As if, Rich. You know what's up. So, are you making the vest and everything?
Nah,
and the pants, or just at all? It's
right now
shoe base.
Right now it's shoe base, but I do want to create it into more of a movement of like
Other swag, other apparel, and all that stuff.
Yeah, where it's apparel, but then like, you know, something that can turn into a tent or something.
Right.
You know,
backpacks that turn into tents.
Everything. So it's just now thinking more at a level like that, where it's like now it blurs fashion, it blurs sport, it blurs lifestyle. Now it's more like survival.
Right.
Everyone wants to survive at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I think that's what we're all going to have to be doing.
I agree.
I think that's.
I
mean,
agree.
you're right. And so if you're going to have to survive, why not be in a fucking nice pair of kicks?
Yeah. or even to think of it in a different matter is like if shit goes down, when I'm going to look in my closet, I know, like, damn, what am I going to take?
Right.
I'm going to take all this as-if stuff.
Taking all the as-if gear in my prep bag and fucking bouncing.
And I know everything I took right here is going to be useful.
Stuff. Right. Absolutely. That's awesome.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
So that's the concept behind this. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm
How many different designs do you have right now in this line?
Currently, there's like four styles in line, and then now I'm like doing all these limited programs. So that's another thing that I like doing with this brand, is rather than being like a mass-produced brand, I'm like curating it like as like a movement, a movement lifestyle. Like if whoever wants to be down with our movement, we got
Put
shoes
one of those
for
shoes
you.
in front of the camera there, so we can right here in front of you.
There you go. Let's see.
Yeah, dude, these are fucking swanky, dude. These are fucking.
Oh, the Todd's everything. High toe, high top. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So as you put your shoe up, start at the beginning again, and what are they called?
Okay. So
and give us your just a quick thought of what's behind it. I know you just kind of did, but on each one.
This current line right now is called the Sand Collection. So it's supposed to have, be with the earth, and the dirt, but then also at the same time, it's like the urban kind of camouflage of if it's in an apocalyptic type environment.
Sure. Well, I mean, everything, and it just keeps getting hotter and hotter, and it keeps getting burnt. Everything is a desert out here.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. But what I try to do also is like add some functionality to it. So rather than this being like a sneaker high top, it has like reinforcement with this kind of like sandal strap over it. So the concept with that is like, say for example, if you ever screw up your foot and then you need to bandage it, you can bandage it up and then
keep it all still tight.
Yeah, then tighten it up and then
Yeah, I got a pair of Adidas. I got a pair of cool Adidas that you have the whole strap around.
Mm-hmm.
They got a nice big gold fucking Adidas plate up on there, but they kind of remind me of these. These are nice, man. I like these.
So for me, is like my concept every time I'm designing now is I'm trying to add a utilitarian aspect. To it. So then now, when I design it, there's some type of mechanism that can help you,
absolutely,
in the future.
Yep.
So.
All right, so what do we got? Oh, go ahead, Todd.
No, I was just saying, like, like zip, like even some that have the zipper pockets, and so you can keep like a fucking key in there, or fucking drugs, or whatever the fuck you might need to put in there.
Exactly.
These kids, they go to the festivals, they gotta hide shit.
Why not already make a shoe for it?
Right?
Yep.
All right, so what you got next?
Okay, so this next one is called the Sayar. So it's an easy access Velcro hybrid sneaker. So again, the idea is like laces are kind of tough sometimes, you know, because they can get caught up or whatever. And this
They
is
get
like
dirty.
I don't think you're
Or
gonna
if
be
you're-
worried about dirt with
Right.
the
Or
sand.
if you're at a
Right.
festival, if you're at a festival and you can't tie your shoes.
yeah, you're stopping in Coachella and you're good.
Right.
You know.
All right. I
But
like
you know,
that one.
easy access, Velcro. You know, in step
Yeah,
to
you've
put
always
in.
liked the Velcro. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You've always designed your shoes with the Velcro in mind.
Well, what I like about it again is like there's a little bit of a futuristic feel to
Yeah.
it, but also at the same time.
Well, right. Velcro was a futuristic. I mean, when
It
Velcro
was.
came out, I
It
mean, people
was.
were like, "Fuck!" Yeah,
They're on the Marty McFly, right?
Right? No, and Velcro. Back in the day when Velcro got it, when the army and whoever else said, "Hey, we have this thing called Velcro," and they put it out to the masses. I mean, Velcro went fucking
it
on
went bananas.
everything.
It went bananas.
Yeah.
For sure. But again, what's cool, it's something like even with this big panel, it's like adjustable to your foot.
Right.
So you got a
Slide
wide
it in when
step.
you
You can
want.
go here. You can go
For
looser.
narrow,
Yeah.
So
So
keep the design still in there.
but the design aesthetic is still there, but it's low key. Everything isn't like in your face.
Yeah.
You know? It's
yeah,
almost
sometimes. Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes sneaker companies. Sometimes they
try to gimmick it.
Well,
they try to say like,
but
oh,
there's
it has
there's
this.
too much. Sometimes
Yes.
they go down. I almost like sometimes like there's a lot of versatility in your shoes, you know.
Right.
And like, you know, this is all stuff like you said, like you could use for any type of situation you might find yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes, like, you know, they put the fur around the boots. Like, what the fuck do I need the fur for? You know.
Hey, that's if you're in the ice. You know,
If you're in
Iceland
Iceland,
areas
yeah,
or
okay,
whatever.
all right. But yeah, what about this one right here?
So this is actually, you guys are literally stepping in the future. These are like future concept samples that I've been making, but again, now taking it to the next level. So with this I wanted to have like a multi-port entry zipper situation, but it peels like a banana. So the
Yeah.
cool thing is like, it has the adjustments on the side. So you just
That
you
one,
know,
I like that one.
jump in
Yeah,
like
that's
a slip-on
fucking dope.
boot.
It's like a old like a Beetle boot.
Exactly.
You know,
It-
my
it-
dad.
it's
My
literally-
dad.
Moon boot.
Yeah, it's literally that. It's really like the influence of a Chelsea boot.
Yeah.
But now teched out into a sneaker.
Right.
You know, so that's the cool thing is now instead of us wearing a literal Beetle
Yeah,
boot with
yeah.
a leather bottom, now we got a comfortable, lightweight
Yeah.
shoe.
Rich, you're a fucking busy motherfucker in the future, aren't you?
I try, man. That's why I have to come back to present time so people can catch up, right?
Right. Are you from the future, Rich? Are you from the future?
People tell me that.
People tell me that.
I mean, there
you go.
I was gonna say there is Velcro on that.
And then the flux capacitor jumps.
There's Velcro on that Nike shoe, right?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Right.
There's
on the
Velcro on there, so.
Yeah, man. These are sweet. These are sweet, man.
Thank you.
All these.
I like how Todd he picks up all the high tops.
Yeah.
He picks up all the high tops. I love that.
These are all fresh, man. I'm telling you, Rich.
Those ones with the laces, what's up with those ones?
Which one?
Laces right there.
one?
Yeah, those
Okay.
ones look.
So this is like the third version.
Those look like work shoes for me.
That's cool because that's what I like to hear. Because again, it's like it's a crossbreed. It's a hybrid. It's really
No, this is the fucking work
it's
boot.
built like
That
a
does look like a
sneaker,
work boot
but
for
then
you.
you can wear it in those environments.
You know, Todd and I are walking through everything.
Fucking muck, mud, puddles, water, sometimes hip deep. But you know, actually, I told the story the other night that, you know, Scott, when we go out and we do our thing, I thought I would be able to wear my sneaker high tops, you know, because like I said, I'm just comfortable in those. But I asked Scott when I started training with him, I'm like, why do you wear boots every night? And on that particular night, I asked him that question. I think I stepped in a fucking gutter full of fucking shit and leaves and puddle. But that same night, we got to a scene and this kid had rolled his car over in a nice neighborhood up behind the Beverly Hilton Hotel there. And this fucking kid, he fucking called his folks, and there was police there. He was getting nervous because I think they were racing or he was trying to get around somebody. But anyway, he got out of his car and all his family started going crazy on us because we were filming the scene, doing our thing, you know, traffic accident.
Yeah.
And these guys got right up in fucking Scott's face, and then I got right up in their face, and we got back in the car, and he goes, "That's why I wear boots, Todd, because in case someone needs to fucking get a boot in the fucking chest."
Yep, I
That's
got
why.
it.
That's
I
why.
can't reach the chest.
Yeah.
Not these days. More like the shin.
Yeah, okay, more like the shin. But it
makes sense.
No, but it makes sense when you're out, when you're working, especially like I said, I'm up and down on freeways. We're running down fucking roads and down hillsides to get, you know, fires and shit.
Yep.
So I would love to transition into a fucking sneaker work type boot, you know,
Yeah.
and have fucking some if sponsorship rolling around in the
there
ship
it
all
is.
night.
You called it. There it is. There it is.
As if.
As we say that, here we go. Got some gifts for you guys.
Got some gifts.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
As
So
if we
I got
did.
some sizes
Well, we already know
from
what
Kpook,
and we
so
already
we'll
know
see.
what
Who are the
Todd likes.
11s? I guess you guys are the 11s?
11s.
Find those high top ones. These are the-
There you go.
10.5 or 11, whatever.
Fuck yes.
You must be the 8.
See, now these are way better than Cortez.
There you go. Now you guys are stepping into the future.
Oh, wow, Rich, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
These are some fresh new going out shoes.
What's going on there?
So this one is
These are fucking pimp.
again like what my concept was again is to always see what was been from the past, but then bring it into the future. So my concept was on this was like, what was the first foot covering in the earlier years, and then I look back into the Native Americans, and then they were wearing moccasins.
You're talking about a solid over the foot wrap.
Exactly.
Okay.
So an over the foot wrap, the first ones around like in a
like
certain-
moccasins
yeah,
type.
Exactly. So that's what I saw. So I saw that civilization wearing moccasins, making moccasins. So it's just one piece of material that covers.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to do is make a technical futuristic version of it. So that's what this ended up to be. So it's a moccasin, but like a trainer almost. So-
Yeah, and a trainer. So, Rich, where do you get your shoes? Like, where do you do your all these new lines? Do you send this stuff out of country? Do you have a plant in states that does the mock-ups and stuff for you?
No, for mock-ups, designs, and all that, it's all me. But I send it to the factories,
Okay.
and then from there, have an agent that that
Handles
it.
all. You just send the designs out.
Yeah.
You got a place that already that you've
That
done
does
business
it.
with in the past,
Exactly,
obviously.
exactly.
So you have them do your shit and send it back, and you see what you like. And
Yep.
are you doing any fashion shows with this kind of stuff? With this yet? Are you back into that kind of mode yet?
Nah, I think again, I'm just trying to take it all in a whole different level. I think with a lot of things that have been changing in the industry, and then a lot of technology changes, there's a lot of things that are.
Yeah, I mean, right. I mean,
Different,
Let's
you
talk
know,
about
so-
that for a second. I mean, with shoe material now. I mean, right? And since the '90s, I mean, there's a lot. Is there a lot more different shoe material out there that
Oh
is
yeah, I
being
mean,
utilized?
there's from fake synthetic ones to full grains to cheap to super expensive. There's different types. It's just it depends of how do you want to portray your brand.
Right.
If you want to be high end, of course you'll get the more bougier materials.
How much does a set of these go for?
Those are the brand is average 120 to 180.
About 120 to 180.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, these are fucking tight.
Thank you, man.
These are gonna look good with every fucking thing I roll with. Bang.
Oh. Man, that just made my day, guys.
You made our fucking day, dude. You made our fucking day.
We've been getting gifts lately, huh?
We've been getting fed. We've been getting shoes. We've been getting shirts.
So where do you the line that you have now? You said you have 4 or 5 that are currently selling.
Current styles, yes.
Current styles.
Yes,
That you're on,
yes, yes.
So you're basically your 2017
So then
inventory.
Yes. Oh.
What you got?
Well,
What you
I don't
got?
know
What
if
you
can
got?
see it.
Yeah. What's the
What's the
designer
owner guy?
wearing?
What's the
Yeah.
This is actually the one that.
Oh, pick it up, yeah.
Oh,
right.
those are nice.
Oh. Little,
Those are sweet. Those look
Yeah, dude.
it look like snowboard boots.
Right.
Those things are bad.
No,
So
fuck.
this is a cool program that I'm doing now. Where
Into the mic. Poor favor.
This is a cool program I'm doing now. It's like a limited. So what I do is I limit it to 100 pairs, and then do like, and then try to push it and do collaborations. So now, for example, if you guys want to do something with us, and
I would love to do something
let's
with
do
you.
a Loud
Lab shoot. So Todd here's an artist.
Whoa.
This is Todd. Todd's art.
you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think what would be better is like, why don't you guys tie in, not necessarily a lifestyle, whether it be art or whatever, but like what you feel you would want to wear.
Oh no!
You know what I'm saying?
I'm already sketch padding up here. I already got. I'm already.
Oh,
I'm
you
already,
blew it. You what? We're making shoes?
Yeah.
No, you just made this dude's day.
Yeah. No, I'm already,
Week,
I'm rich.
month, year.
No, Rich. No, I'm telling you.
Seriously, if you can put a shoe from concept to in his hands, you will have a friend
He's already
for
got a
life.
friend. No, but what I'm saying,
That's
Rich,
an old
is
friend.
no. But what I'm saying, Rich, is this just brings back so much fucking like creative, like old school days, like
Yeah,
when we used to
man.
sit there and be like, I mean, we go there and pick up artwork with
Yeah.
Freddie, and we spin it around. I'd look at it, you look at it, you do something different. Like, no, wait, we're gonna fix that. We'll do it different. No, man, this is fucking awesome, man. I'm glad you're still fucking. I mean, right? As an artist, you can't stop doing what you do, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's that cool. That's that cool little spot in our heads as
Yeah.
artists that you got to keep. I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, if
It is. I mean, like what I say is like, God blessed me with this gift, and I can't waste it. At
Right.
the end of the day, so I have to use it.
that's why I have that little saying. I always ask, like, what do you owe this love?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the love of doing artwork and the love of doing art. Like, what do you owe it back?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta saying. You owe the shoe industry, you owe it this work, Rich.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
for
So
sure.
that's what do you owe this love? And you obviously you keep producing.
I have to. There's nothing else I know.
Right.
That's the only thing I can do. But the great thing is, with that experience, I can expand. I can do more things.
Absolutely.
From interior design, furniture, whatever. I like. There's no holds barred.
Absolutely, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're still, like I said, man. I'm glad you came by the show, dude. Thank you for coming by, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you
guys,
for the
man.
shoes.
It was cool. It was cool catching up.
Yeah,
Seriously.
absolutely. No,
Like what Kpook said, old
Yeah.
friends, man.
Yeah.
That feels like yesterday.
Right.
Seriously.
No, it does,
Man,
dude.
crazy.
And every time you get something new out that you want to come down and you come down and display it and get the word out. And
Thank you, man.
we can
Appreciate
push product all day long here
No,
on the
I
fucking
think by the
mics.
next time we talk, we're gonna talk about our
All right,
collab.
right. The collab's
Yeah.
coming.
It's
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be called the what is it? The Night Stalker shoe.
I'm liking it.
Super
liking
stealthy.
it.
They can't even hear you walking. Cops will be like,
No.
"Dude, you were behind
No.
me the whole time."
No. No. You know what's funny? I got a little squeak in my fucking boot now. And the other night, I was walking up on a fucking scene, and this cop was fucking filling out this fucking.
He just
like,
turned.
No, he did. He fucking turned around and spotted me, and I'm like, fuck, this boot is squeaking like a fucking wheel. It was squeaking. And I walked past him
We'll
all the
work
time.
on
I'm like,
that.
you fucking boot. And trying to drag it in the dirt and scrape it up a little bit, man.
We'll work on that.
All
stuff.
right.
But
Maybe-
but
so
Todd,
though, that's
not
actually
anymore.
some good things that you said that you guys can use for your concept. You're
Yeah.
saying that, like, you get it shit dirty, so let's make it waterproof.
Can I throw
like-
some metal in that toe?
We can. We can.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
no.
not metal is the composite.
Not metal, but something
I-
something a little
Like
hard.
some kind of hard protector.
Yeah.
Something to protect us from people's
We can
shins.
look into it.
So I would love I still because I
See?
love
There it is. We're designing it right now.
I love the working with the boat and the steel toe, but if we can get around steel,
Like a hard
get-
plastic.
like a hard
That
like a
composite, hard plastic.
I
like
think
a poly-
that's more probably what can happen.
a poly composite or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that, of
yeah.
like a hard shell toe
They,
or
they
something.
actually have those already too.
Okay.
Because a lot of it is maybe toe
Loud
forms
Labs
for
works
certain
you?
ones.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Fucking
you'll
A,
be better
dude.
than everybody right about now.
We already are better than we already are. Dude, these idiots that we work with, they go out and fucking work in sweats and fucking
Mom jeans
and
and-
mom jeans and t-shirts and they're fucking all like stained up. We go out, we got our logos. We're constantly
looking classy all the time.
they
Not
know
ass.
everyone knows. Hey, everyone knows who the Loud Labs team is when we get out there. Everyone knows who the Loud Labs team is. Every now and then I'll get asked, "Are you with this guy? Is this guy?" And I'm always fucking with the T-shirt. I'm like, "What?
What?
No, Loud Labs.
There he
You
is.
guys are the Loud Labs team." Well, that's right.
Oh, you guys are legit.
So one thing we gotta do when that happens is now when you guys do your guys' scenes, then all of a sudden you just kind of randomly go to your scene.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah.
dude. Hey,
What are those?
hey, I'm a cameraman by trade. Hey,
No, look at that. And you're like, oh, wait, my bad.
No, trust me, Rich. Trust me. I can see myself in the future missing all kinds of shit because I'm just down looking at my sneakers all the time.
No, we'll make you I'm a cameraman. He's an editor. We'll make some work shoe commercials.
No.
For
I mean,
sure.
when
Like
we say
real shit.
collab, it has to be collab. So
Yeah.
it's like
No, dude, I
it's
love
your
it.
LOUDLABS stamp,
that's
and
awesome.
then as if, and like
all
we'll make
there.
it real. It has
Yeah,
to be.
yeah, I know.
It has to be real.
Ooh, we
fuck
getting
yeah,
shoes.
dude. Nice, dude. All right,
This would
dude.
be good. This would be real good.
All right,
So,
Rich.
Rich, can you give us or give the fans
Yeah,
out there
give the audience.
how they can get these? Anything about you, the NASA crew, everything.
Okay, so for the shoes, check us out at asiffuture.com. Also Insta asiffuture. Right now we're just straight direct to consumer. So if you want us, you just have to get us online. On the graph side, my Instagram is Rich Uno, and then for the crew side, it's NASA Crew. So check us out if you want to see some old Cerritos art.
Yeah. Is there any pieces still up that are like old pieces? I mean, it's been a long time.
You know what's
obviously.
weird is like Cerritos was just a hub of where we live, but there was no.
Right, I mean, you really
there was nothing
No, you
there.
didn't really graph in Cerritos. 'Cause,
Not-
I mean, that's kind of a city back in the day.
They
Parks
were-
and Rec would take that shit down like in a
Exactly,
day.
which they were.
Yeah, they were all over the place, right? I mean, they had the nice green lush parks and shit.
Yep,
So
yep.
I mean, everybody came into LA, Slauson, the bomb,
We
everything.
we can't mention Cerritos without mentioning Crooks. So did
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
Did you know
yeah.
Crooks? Did you do their shoes or any of that? Or
We actually did a collab.
Yeah?
Like the good thing.
any chance it was gray with a white bottom or blue bottom?
It was like.
Like a cloth gray? Because I have some cloth grays, kind of like with a Vans
No,
bottom.
they did their chains. Like there was one with an all over chain print on
Alright.
it, and then it was black and white, and then we did one that was.
Did you know them after, before, or during your
no, we
Cerritos
grew
time?
up. We're
Okay,
friends. Like,
that's what I
Cerritos
figured. That
is
you
just
you can't not.
We everyone that
Rob
made it,
and
we're all
Dee,
friends.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
everyone that made it, we're all friends. So that was the crazy thing. Even from the graph side to everyone, it's just we were just these dudes. It's just that love some type of culture. And
Yeah.
then
Can
for
you
some-
believe where they went?
That's what I'm
Wow,
saying.
right?
But like, look at everyone, beat junkies. Like, it's just crazy that Cerritos built and cultivated this kind of
They
thing.
won't song?
But it wasn't. But it wasn't.
Right? I mean,
Cerritos.
fucking
That's the
guy has
crazy
some
part.
skills.
We just lived there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
It was
just ate and sleep there.
Exactly. You know, but we brought in the culture. We did the pioneering. We did all that stuff. But what's dope is we were from there, but we were doing that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't Cerritos telling us
You know
to do that. It
what?
was
You know
us
what?
doing
When
it.
when you say that too, like Rich, like I wonder if there's Cerritos kids now, like even Downey kids, like we re-rolled. I don't like kids. I don't see any kids like repping Downey and the DNY. Like no.
He's like,
No, because there's a guy that's on YouTube right now that has a song about Downey, and he's talking about how it was this and that, and how horrible.
He's got it all wrong.
It's so bad. He's like he's the first rapper in Downey. Fool, you haven't met me yet. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't know hip hop and goddamn.
But you know what I'm saying, like Rich, like I mean, our kids, like I mean, these millennials and these hipster kids nowadays they're not doing what we all used to be doing as
No,
No,
youngsters.
they're
We
stuck
paid
inside.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why.
it's-
We
that's what I was
went
saying.
outside.
It's totally different.
Like side hustling now is Uber for people. Like side hustling was fucking drawing things for people and designing
Exactly.
this and you know and cloud like
Exactly.
They had to get to the freaking function, not like nowadays you just look shit up on Google.
Right.
Yeah.
The function, you may not even be cool enough
to get in, right. You might have to sit all
Exactly.
night and watch all night.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
No shit. Right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't think kids nowadays are. I mean, obviously, as time progresses, but kids don't even have any idea how we used to be living and how we used to get through our day to day.
Right.
Because now the day to day, like you said, it's all on your phone. You look at your day to day right there.
Exactly.
Right. It's. Yeah. You had to know people and
Well,
friends and hookups.
What's lost is just the experience. That's it. Like even the millennials that are going to these concerts claiming they're going to Coachella and getting this experience, watch them. They're filming it.
Yeah, they're
not experiencing it.
No, right.
You know?
No, everybody's got the fucking computer in their hand and
Dude,
fucking.
you're there for a reason. You're there to
Believe
connect
me,
with
we
them,
went-
and then have that feeling and say, "Dude, I was there. I handled that." Not watch it on YouTube.
No, I
and-
know exactly. We
and
always
Insta.
we have to explain it by telling stories
Exactly.
at the house party next
Exactly.
weekend, and that's how I got to become an excellent storyteller. You know, that's how you tell a
Yeah,
story. That's how you
yeah.
grow, and you feed that, and you put it out in the ether, and someone else takes it and molds it, and
Yeah.
and creates. And,
person to not
Right.
Exactly.
Not an Android.
Now,
Exactly.
if we had one of those cameras back when we were going to doing all of our concerts and everything,
We'd all be in prison.
it would be bad.
Yeah, there'd
all
be
be doing
too
time
much
with
dirt.
you.
Too much
It'd be
dirt.
bad. it would be real bad because I can remember lots of concerts and lots of things that we saw.
That's my problem. I can't remember the concert.
DJ battles that were like, they don't even do DJ battles anymore the real way.
Well, there's a lot of things that were groundbreaking, or the stuff that like you had to be there, like you things that you could say, oh, I experienced that,
Right.
and nobody else did.
Or you missed it. Or you missed
Yeah,
it.
you
Now
missed it.
Or now
Exactly.
kids don't really have to miss anything. Like you were saying,
Nah.
nothing's missed. So there's no growing pains
Nah.
of fucking being felt left out and then making sure you got your shit tight so you get to the next thing.
Yep,
You know?
Yep. Exactly.
Like now, if you get a restriction or a punishment, you couldn't go out, you couldn't go to the concert or the event.
Yeah.
You like to hear about, oh, well, what's the name went? Tell me about it. They'd be like, oh, go ahead and go. I'm sitting at home and I can just.
Yeah,
They can
I'm
fucking
good.
Film
Skype
it
you
for me.
in. They can Skype you in now.
I'm there,
Exactly.
but I'm not there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm here with you.
Right. so fucking lame. So fucking lame.
It is. But you know.
All right, so we're getting old, right? Is that what that whole go around was about?
No,
We're
we're
getting,
not getting old. Future's going forward.
oh, I am, dog? Right.
Future's going forward. Tom.
All right.
It's not- we're not getting old.
As if.
Yeah. As if.
As if.
We're adapting what we used to do with creative and using the technology with today.
You can call it what you want, man. We're getting old.
So, Rich, did you holler out everything?
I think so.
Got all your handles out
Got
there?
all the handles out?
I think all the handles are out.
Go check out these shoes, kids. As if.
Please.
Boom.
Definitely.
Sweet,
Rich,
sweet. Thanks for coming in, man.
I definitely want to thank you for coming. I really, Gemini powers, Wonder Twin powers activate.
Boom.
We do that all the time, and we're gonna make sure that we get Curb in here too.
Yep, you have to. You
Because
have
that's
to.
gonna be a real fun interview. Also, we're gonna
Yep.
keep the CA thing going, and like Scott says, sometimes we get a little personal on the situations because we do want people to know certain things about other people, and I just want to tell you, there's not a day since I've came back that I haven't thought about you and I haven't thought about Jordan, because I did take the time. I was lucky enough to go to a couple of the house parties
Yep.
and hang out with Jordan, and also since he's been gone, and I think about it all the time too, and I happened to catch you one time when you was like Kpook, so I was like, okay, boom. So he's definitely in my mind all the time, and
Thank you.
I just want to say what's up to your family and your wife
Thank you.
and everything that's going on, and I'm glad that everything's classic and you're keeping it real. And thank you for coming to the show again.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the time.
Yeah. Thanks, Rich.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, dude.
Nah, for real. Love it. Man, right? Reunion. I'm
Collab's
almost
coming
tearing.
next. Collab's coming next.
Collab is coming next. Cool. Thank you, guys. That was fun.
Show, I told you we're going to be talking about something about that goes on your feet, those shoes, as if Rich One was in the house, NASA Crew was in the house. We're coming all the way from the 562, Cerritos, and more, because that's how we do it. 562 has done a lot of things. We've progressed a lot. You guys don't seem to realize, and we're going to still keep going. And always, like always, we got DJ Lou Man in the house playing the. What? Oh, he's got a pair of as ifs too.
As if, right here.
As if you didn't know.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Yeah,
So go out and get your as ifs if you can. Please support any and everyone that comes on this show because they really need your support. Also, so what's going on, Lou Man? What's the deal? What do you have going on?
Man, I got these new kicks going on right now. I think I'm about to wear them out tonight.
Already?
Yeah.
You already gonna jump in them?
Already, I think so. I mean, they're my size. I'm wearing black. I think I could match, like my man said, top to bottom. We're gonna rock them. You know what I mean? But grateful to have Rich One, man. Kpook, this show was dope. You know?
Man, I keep pulling and keep grabbing more and more people. This is one of the things that we have to do in the Loud Lab. So we've had burritos, we have shoes. We're gonna have some more gifts coming in because if we can get the gifts, y'all can get the product. So thank you very much for tuning in to the Loud Lab show. Be prepared because we have another show that's going to be even better than this show because we keep getting better and better and better and better. Thank you very much. Like Don Canita says, so, and we're out of here.